Oh, man.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the times when sitcom characters got the soap opera treatment and had to endure some brutal backstabs. We're revealing plot twists here, so be warned. There are spoilers here.
I've made some empty promises in my life, but hands down, that was the most generous.
Number 10, Dan cheats on his diet. Roseanne. After Dan Connor's near-fatal heart attack in season 8, Roseanne finds out he's been breaking his strict life-saving diet. But there's more than potato chips and ice cream to fight over.
You want me to fix dinner? I'll fix dinner. I'm fixing dinner.
Oh, but honey, you just fixed dinner 11 years ago. God, you're hiding food, Dan?
His betrayal brings up years' worth of resentment and leads up to what is probably their most vicious fight ever.
Oh, yeah, do it, Dan. You're gonna show me. Oh, spread it on. Nothing in moderation, right?
Oh, you got it, baby.
Oh.
Although they still manage to get in some fun one-liners, by the end, the set is destroyed and their marriage is on shaky ground. For longtime viewers, it was an unbelievable way to end a season. Though Dan would cheat on Roseanne in the controversial and later retconned 9th season, this fight feels raw and authentic in a way only Roseanne could do at its height.
You can die if you want to, Dan, but you're gonna have to do it alone because I'm not gonna sit here and watch you.
Number 9. Buster dates his mother's rival. Arrested Development. Lucille and Buster Bluth are probably closer than a mother and son should be. He's been coddled to the point of incompetence.
Shouldn't Buster be spending his evenings with women that aren't so much his mother?
He's a beautiful boy. They don't appreciate him. It's his glasses. They make him look like a lizard.
But Lucille's dominance is challenged when Buster ends up in a secret relationship with her best friend and social rival, Lucille Ostero. Things are frosty between the Lucilles, even when they have nothing to fight over. But this just adds some more weight to their standard insults.
Is it I or is it me?
Buster, it's us.
Yes, it is us. Us.
What's most shocking here is how wild and convoluted their affair is. Buster makes several romantic gestures at Lucille purely by accident, and through a series of misunderstandings and Freudian hysteria, ends up with her for most of the first season.
I feel confident. I'm feeling proud, even. I mean, for the first time in my life.
I'll call Dr. Miller.
Number 8. Defrauded by a business manager. Schitt's Creek. Speaking of another family who lost everything, the pampered Roses slide into poverty kicking and screaming.
I've been gutted! John, I've been stripped of every morsel of pleasure I earned in this life!
The entire premise of Schitt's Creek rests on the theft of millions of dollars and the loss of every expensive wig and abstract piece of art they hold dear.
No!
In the show's very first scene, we're watching their belongings be repossessed by government agents. As it turns out, their business manager has embezzled millions, leaves them broke and subject to seizures of every asset they own, except, of course, the town of Schitt's Creek.
This town might just be your saving grace, at least for a while.
Considering how serious the outcome was, this is one sitcom backstabbing we're not mad at. Number 7. Golden Girls Behind Bars. The Golden Girls. Dorothy, Rose, and Blanche win tickets to a movie premiere party where they will get to meet star Burt Reynolds, but they don't have an extra ticket for Sophia.
I get to go with you? I don't have to stay here and get gassed with the termites? Oh, Dorothy, you're such a good daughter.
She's not pleased, but the girls gloat and insist she'll get over it. When they're arrested on suspicion of being ladies of the evening, Sophia is called to bail them out.
Oh, thank God you're here!
But after spending the episode being left out, she ultimately has her revenge. She steals the tickets and goes to the party in their place. Sure, it was kinda mean, but who cares? She gets to meet Burt Reynolds.
Ma, you would do this to your own flesh and blood.
You'll get over it, Dorothy. And if you don't, who cares? I'm on my way to see Burt Reynolds.
Number 6. Leslie stands Ron up. Parks and Recreation.
Oh no, Ron, I stood you up for lunch.
You did, yes.
Ron Swanson is not a sentimental man. His coworkers are not coworkers or friends. They are work proximity associates. But in the time jump between the last 2 seasons, he left his job and is no longer on speaking terms with Leslie.
Just thought you might want to have lunch. Tomorrow?
I would love to. It's been too long.
So, when the feuding ex-proximity associates found themselves locked in the Parks Department offices overnight to resolve their mysterious feud, we finally learned what we suspected all along. Ron does indeed have a heart, and Leslie broke it by forgetting about a lunch date. To a man who loves diners as much as Ron, this was the ultimate betrayal.
Ron, I'm so sorry. I should have been a better friend to you.
Number 5. Selina sets Gary up. Veep.
Somebody's got to go down for this.
I just said, I know, Roger.
For years, Gary has ignored his own sense of self to prop Selina up and has gotten nothing but disrespect in return. That continues in the series finale. Veep went full dark at the end, with the show's most innocent character taking the fall for all the criminal double dealings of former VP and ascending president Selina Meyer. When she has to dodge a huge criminal charge, she seems almost sorry to make Gary the fall guy.
Or a lifesaver.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Couldn't have done it without you.
Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere.
She's not sorry enough to stop herself, of course. Selina's double talk and hint of remorse about it just makes it all the more cold. While she bathes in the glory of her alleged sacrifices, FBI agents lead her right-hand man away.
There is no one who has sacrificed more than me. And there's nothing anyone can do to stop me from standing and walking for my country.
Number 4. Will's dad leaves again. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Although his father hasn't been in his life for years, when he blows back in and tries to pick up where they left off, Will is receptive. They even plan a trip together.
Why should I spend my summer wasted at the Peacock when I could hit the road with my dad?
All that changes when his father packs up and leaves again, even trying to go while Will is out.
Daddy-o! What's up?
Despite his promises to be better, he still can't deliver. Will's emotional reaction with his Uncle Phil spoke to the pain of having a parent who is still alive but unwilling to be a parent.
Got through my first date without him, right? I learned how to drive, I learned how to shave, I learned how to fight without him. I had 14 great birthdays without him. He never even sent me a damn card. To hell with him!
It also showed young Will Smith's range as an actor.
How come he don't want me, man?
Number 3. Michael is a Demon. The Good Place. The entire premise of this fantasy sitcom originally rested on Michael, a supposed angel having created a utopian afterlife. He is super nice with an almost squeaky clean image.
But generally speaking, in the afterlife, there's a good place and there's a bad place. You're in the good place.
But in the first season's now iconic finale twist, it is revealed that Michael is actually a demon. The 4 regular characters are really just trapped in an experiment in the bad place, where they are meant to torture each other for eternity.
And then it hit me. They're never gonna call a train to take us to the bad place. They can't, because we're already here. This is the bad place.
Though the show is way more interesting than Good and Evil, it's hard to look at Michael quite the same way after that.
He played us like a fiddle.
What else is this man capable of behind that friendly smile? Number 2. Scott's Tots. The Office.
What's Scott's Tots?
You want to strike dread in the heart of every fan of The Office? Just say the words Scott's Tots. Seriously, we don't even want to write about this one, but there is no way to do a list of sitcom betrayals without it. Sometime before the series, clueless Dunder Mifflin boss Michael Scott promised a bunch of underprivileged children he'd pay for their college tuition.
I fell in love with these kids, and I didn't want to see them fall victim to the system. So I made them a promise. I told them that if they graduated from high school, I would pay for their college education.
He foolishly believed he'd be a millionaire by the time he had to make good. Well, the day comes, and we are forced to watch him break the news that these kids, who perform and make speeches about his generosity, don't have college funds.
Well, Zion, I am not going to be paying for your tuition. Which brings me to my main point, and that is that I will not be able to pay for anybody's tuition. I'm so sorry.
You're kidding.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. The one where Ross and Rachel were on a break. Friends. The rationale for this potentially relationship-ending betrayal literally introduced a new phrase into the show and culture at large. "We were on a break," was what Ross would say whenever his controversial one-night stand was brought up again.
We were on a break!
After a fight in season 3, Ross and Rachel came to an understanding about the future of their relationship, just not the same one.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I don't know. Look, maybe we should just take a break.
Okay, fine. You're right. Let's take a break. Let's cool off, okay? Let's get some frozen yogurt or something.
No. A break from us.
Mistakenly thinking that Rachel was already with another guy, Ross had a casual fling with Chloe from the Xerox place. Was it cheating? The jury seems to be out on that, but it devastated Rachel nonetheless. It would take literal years for them to repair the relationship.
We were on a break.
That, for all I knew, could last forever. That, to me, is a break up.
Which of these betrayals made you forget you were watching a comedy? Let us know in the comments.
Know what you did.
I
made the whole thing up.
It's white. The Sebring's cool.
Oh, do you? Do you like
CD?
How dare you? How dare you, Dwight?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.